What's up, guys? Damnboit's back with another video. Today we're gonna have a look at my rating add-ons and weakauras. We're gonna have two segments. We're gonna have the must-have and we're gonna have the nice-to-have. We're gonna start with the must-have add-ons and weakauras, and then we'll move on to the nice-to-have. The reason why I'm making this guide is because I've been asked a lot about some of my new add-ons and weakauras for AQ40 and so forth, and I want to share it with you guys so you can hopefully use them as well and perform even better. They do at least help me, so I hope they can do the same for you. I will be going through how they work, and I will show you on some of them how you can change them to your own liking so it fits you and your guild. Before we get started, I'd appreciate a sub and a comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated. I do also stream on Twitch, and you can come and check me out there if you'd like to see and talk with me even more. I might even be live while you're watching this right now. I do have a Discord as well you can join. We are rising in members and we're plus 1,000 warriors now, so come in there and chat as well. But let's get started and let's have a look at these rating add-ons and weakauras. So first up, before we get into actually rating, we have two or three add-ons we need to use. The first one is called Consumer Reminder. I've been talking about this one in my previous video as well. This is the bar up here, and it shows you when your sharpening stones are running out or they have run out, and it will show the icon up here. It has sharpening stones, of course, dense or elemental, Blessed Sunfruit, Food Buff, Juju Power, Winterfall Firewater, Mongoose, and Roids from Blasted Lands. Also, Winterfall Firewater also works, so if you pop a Juju Might instead, it's not going to show the icon, of course. You shouldn't have a need to change this one, so it's pretty much straightforward. I will be, of course, linking everything down in the description below, so you can just grab it. And this one is really nice to have during raiding. Sometimes you forget to put your buffs up or something like that, you know. The next add-on is called Consumables for Raid. This one you can change as well. I will show you right away after showing you what it has in it. It has all the consumables needed right now. This is the normal consumables, as you can see. Sharpening Stones, Mongoose, Action Potions, Runecloth Bandage, Juju Might, Juju Power, etc. And then a nice guy actually changed it, so it's been split into different raids now. So you have AQ, you need to bring some Frost Oil, you need some Sappers for Visitors, Greater Nature Protection Potions. The mount I've added personally because I sometimes forget it otherwise when I put it in bank when I'm farming or something like that. And then you have Spirit of Sansa, of course. For Blackening Lair you have the Scale Cloak and Drakefire Amulet. If you should be interested in changing this, you would go to your weakauras and you would find the add-on or the weakaura Raid Consumes 2, as you can see. And here you can see the consume items, and you would go to actions. And as you can see, there's a lot more consumables written in here, but when it says 0, it means it's not activated. So if you write more than 0, like if you write 1 here, it's gonna add the Drakefire Amulet here. Obviously we don't want to show it there, but also if you want to add more stuff, you just do the exact same. You do the brackets, you pick an item. Let's say we want our Insignia of the Alliance. You're gonna find the item ID, as you can see here down the left of the item, 18854. And you're gonna do the brackets. You're gonna do say 1, and then you're gonna do dash dash. I don't know what to say, how to call that actually in English. Insignia of the Alliance. And here we go. We have it right there. Again, if you wanna remove it, just press 0 and it's gonna disappear. In this weakaura, there's some different stuff. As you can see, you have Blackening Lair. You're not gonna touch this. Only thing you want to touch is consume items. Go to actions and you can edit it as much as you want. But that is basically it. It's a brilliant weakaura. I use it every raid. It's just much easier to control what consumes you have in your bags or not. The last weakaura we're gonna show you before we get started with the rating ones is AW hot CD management. So this one, you go to it and you go to custom options, cooldowns management, and then you have all the rates. There will be a preset on all the abilities and all that stuff from the start. But what you want to do is you want to go to work logs and look at your last week's kills. And then you want to see at what percentage of the boss's HP, let's say Scarum is a bad fight to do it with because he has the ads and stuff. But let's say an easy one, Frankris for instance. You're going to look at Frankris. You're going to see at what percentage HP of the boss will the boss have 30 seconds of life left. I would probably remove 2 seconds and say 32 seconds before that, and then I would put in the health percentage here. And you can do that for it all. So what it's gonna do during the fight is when you're on Frankris, it's gonna start counting down to when the certain amount you put in, and it's gonna show, for instance, the Death Wish icon instead of this pot right here, and then you know when to pop it. Instead of having like a second monitor with word notes or stuff like that, you can just do it like this. Much, much better. There will be some fights where it's hard though. For instance, when twin amps here, it's kind of hard using this optimally. But what I would do if I was you, depending on how quick your guild is, you can usually pop all your cooldowns the first 20 seconds and then you can use them again at the end. But on normal boss fights, like Frankris and stuff, it's really, really efficient and smart to use this one. And of course you can do it for all the raids, as you can see. But yeah, this is a great add-on. I have only played with it once, but I'm gonna start testing it even more, but it works really good the one time I tried it. Before we start looking at the in-fight rating add-ons and weakauras, I just want to show you Buff Babysitter. This is a weakaura that removes the buffs that you don't want. So as you can see, currently I have Thorns blacklisted, Arcane Brilliance, Dampen Magic, etc. But basically just click it off, click it on and off, like however it fits you. Let's get into the rating add-ons in combat one, so to speak. So as for raiding and being in the raid, we have 5 weakauras / add-ons we want to look at. The first one is obviously going to be Deadly Boss mods. This shows you what the bosses do, etc. As you can see over here on the right, record, victory, best clear, and then it'll show the abilities the boss does. The next one we want to talk about is the weakaura I have here for Sunder armor. As you can see, I get an icon up here whenever there is not 5 Sunders on the target. I also do use a different weakaura, as you can see down here to the left, which shows you Sunders as well. So if you just want to have one of them, that works. But if you are gonna pick, I would choose the one down here to the left. It's called RDBT, and it actually shows you Sunder, Annihilator. If you use that, nobody really seems to use it anymore. They just do improved exposed armor. Fury Fire, Curse of Recklessness, Curse of the Elements, and Curse of Shadow. Of course, you only want to pay attention to Fury Fire, Curse of Recklessness, and Sunder. But it's nice to have as well, so you can call out the Warlocks if they're not doing their curses, so to improve the overall raid damage. As for the next one, obviously you are going to be using threat meter over here on the right. It says itself, it's pretty logical, I just want to mention it. Not much to talk about there, what's your threat, etc. The next one I want to show you here though is called Tems weakaura pack. This is a AQ40 pack. It works a little bit like DPM, but it shows you like minor stuff like on trash and on bosses, which makes it you can place it more central so you actually notice it. For instance, as you can see here, when Prophet of Scarum does his Arcane Explosion, as you can see here, the icon pops up right here, and it tells you to interrupt. It's just a really neat weak aura to have, and it'll also show you mind controls on the trash packs with the mind flayers, or whatever they're called, etc. It also shows when people are MC'd here on this boss, so you won't be killing him by doing cleaves and whirlwinds. So all in all, a great weak aura to get. I can definitely recommend it. The last weak aura I am using for fights is called Battle Shout. Obviously, we want 100% uptime on this buff. It is in my compilation here. As you can see, it is going to show this icon whenever you don't have Battle Shout up, or when it's close to running out. And of course, you can make it bigger and all that stuff as much as you want. We're going to have a brief look at the nice to have add-ons. If you're raid leading or the like, or you just like to follow the raid's mana, etc. Up here to the left, you can see I have a weak aura. This shows the average mana of all the healers. It does not tell you if people are ret ridden though, or enhancement shaman or the like, so they will be counted as well. We actually do have one ret ridden and one feral druid including in this. Another add-on I can suggest is AQ40 Trash notes. It basically tells you when you're on a trash pack what to do, how to kill them, what to kill first, etc. And it's something that's nice to use if you need to be reminded. Personally, I don't use it. I feel pretty safe doing AQ40 right now, but I can definitely recommend it if you're new to the instance or the like. Anyway, that was it for my add-ons and weak auras guide for raiding. I hope you enjoyed. It would be greatly appreciated if you threw me a sub, a comment and a like down below. Of course, if you have any questions or the like, feel free to throw me a comment down below. And I will of course be linking all the add-ons and weak auras mentioned in this video down below in chronological order. If you'd like to see me live sometime, go check me out on Twitch, Damnboitv, 2 eyes. I might even be live while you're watching this right now. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a damn great day.